Hello, and welcome back to Avatar Legends, the fighting game. So, today we're not going to do any fighting, but we are going to go ahead and take a look at the gallery, since I've unlocked everything. The devs in a patch or whatever increased the price of the gallery from like 100 coins to 500 coins. It kind of sucks, but yeah, if you want to farm things quickly, I would recommend just using let me see. Family Crisis. Korra is an easy character to use, and you get like 200 coins for 2 rounds of fighting against Azula and Zuko, so it's kind of easy to just farm that for a little bit. You can really just turn your brain off and smash and just spam a button and you win. So yeah, it's kind of easy to just do that one. So how about we get started? As you can sort of see by here, Bolin for some reason has the most amount of art out of everyone here. This is like original concept art for the show, not the game. So that's also going to be very interesting. I haven't looked at any of these, except the ones we gained from the arcade mode. Yeah, you also get character-specific drawings from finishing the arcade mode. So yeah, there's also that. So yeah, let's take a look at that, shall we? So first we got Aang here. We got the original drawings here. Whoop, that's a bit too much. It looks kind of derpy in this. Here. You can't have droopy eyelids, I guess. And yeah. Just the basic Aang, huh? Okay, that's kind of fun that we have him with Momo here. There's absolutely no way Momo would be able to carry him around like that, but that's just whimsy, I guess. Well, that's kind of cool. I like the shading on this one. This is, I think this is in like book 3 at the end of Ozin's fight. Yeah, looks pretty cool. The head looks a bit weird, but I guess it's just concept art, I guess. But yeah, I do like the shading here. It's really cool. And yeah, there we go, him bending all 4 elements there. Yeah, pretty neat. So that was Aang. Amon, I guess it's in alphabetical order, but still kind of crazy jump here. Alright, Amon. Oh god, that is actually more creepy than his normal mask. Jesus. Yeah, he'd be more even more terrifying with just a full white mask. It gives Uncanny Valley a little bit. Holy hell. And the background too gives him a bit of a spirit vibe, right? Oh yeah, that seems like a poster. That you can actually see his eyes here. He looks a little less creepy. He has his little ball thing up in his forehead. Got the equal as Cyrano in the motorcycles of Korra and Naga as well. Yes. Yeah. Pretty neat. Okay, it looks kind of derpy here. I don't know if it's the mask. Looks a bit weird. But yeah, now we got the colors of the mask as well. It's less uncanny. The valley, I guess, more intimidating a little bit. He has his... I don't know what this means, but I'm sure someone who knows Chinese could tell. I'm pretty sure that's Chinese, right? A character, right? And oh, that's in Amon concept from 2010, huh? So like, when was Korra released actually? I think it was 2011, right? Let me see. This is concept art. Let me see. Legend of Korra. Release date. So 2012 actually. The or maybe season 1. Let me see. Release date. Yeah, Legend of Korra Book 1 Air premiered on Nickelodeon on April 14th, 2012. So this was a almost full 2 years. I guess they had a lot of time to change his appearance. Wow, I do wonder how long the at least Book 1 of Korra's production was, because I'm pretty sure it was the one that the season with the highest budget. And they probably didn't have the most amount of time to work on it. Yeah, Amon looks so creepy with this mask specifically. Sami! Oh look, she looks different here. Maybe it's the dress. I don't think we've ever seen her wearing this type of dress, really. The closest thing we've got was in like book 4 at the very end, at like the at the wedding. Detail of the hairpiece. Right, we have her. Yeah, we've never seen her wear this type of dress. I think it was more like not form-fitting type dresses. It was a bit different, really. But yeah, she's pretty much Asami, but I think the lips are a bit different. Or maybe it's a facial structure a little bit. She looks like a beta Asami, which I guess it makes sense, right? Up there she is, yeah. You can compare her with the... I think this is pretty much just the end state, really. And this is book 1 Asami, yeah, you can tell by the glove is bulky as hell. I think she makes the gloves slightly smaller later on in the series. And yeah, there she is. Makeup full, green eyes, yeah. Man, it's gonna be very tough to vote for which character we want in the to come for the game in the next DLC thing. Because man, I'm really torn between Amon and Asami. Like, Tenzin would also be a cool addition, but honestly, between Amon's bloodbending and Asami's non-bending, it'd be very interesting to see what kind of moves they would have, really. Oh yeah, this looks more like Asami. Yeah, when I think Asami, I think more her wearing like this type of uniform than actually using a dress. She is more of a mechanic, more than rich girl, really. Even though it is also part of her personality. I think this is the thing where they took Korra to ride the race car in book 1, if I remember correctly. I just watched, like, I rewatched Legend of Korra, so it's kind of fresh on my mind. So I do know a few details a little bit. Is that a website? Yeah, that is a website. What the hell is that? That's kind of weird. Why would they put a website in the concept art? Oh, okay, yeah, new outfits. Oh yeah, that one does not look like a Asami at all. I think the one that looks closest to... Right, this is the outfit she uses in book 4. Pretty sure, yeah. Except her hair is shorter. Asami in a ponytail is also something we've never seen, I think. It's mostly this hair she has here. I'll say, a really cool 1920s outfit she has rocking here. I like the hat. This looks... Oh my god, where have I seen this before? This, I think I've seen a character that looks similar to this. This one makes her look like she has white hair, but I'm pretty sure it's just a shading. Right, yeah, I think this outfit, she definitely used it. I don't know if this is concept art for season 1 or any other ones, but yeah, she definitely used that one. If this is the concept for the season 1, and they definitely reused this one for season 4. Except the hair is just this one. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, see, is that one, but with the big hair. This is season 4. Yeah. Asami. Okay, so the hair is a little bit shorter. They fused a few of the hairstyles we saw there before. A strap it's kind of a weird type of shoe, okay? And yeah, that's Sami, alright. Azula, alright. Right. A self, ink outer lines, black inner line, okay. She did have very pronounced lips. Compared to all the other characters, I'll say. Metal ring, metal folded down center, hair wrapped over form. She light, what the hell is it? Oh, I guess it's the white thing there. Dark iris color. Self-ink iris. Okay. Yep, that's Azula, right? Kind of like the little hair thing, dots here reframing her face. Oh, they did like 3D drawings here to take a look at the how to do the hairstyle of Azula. Yeah. Again, focus on the lips. They really somehow lips in the eye compared to like drawings of Aang from the same time. I guess it's a little later since Azula technically was introduced in book 1 in like a flashback, but she was only prominent in book 2. So yeah, it's probably book 2 art, I guess. Well, there she is. September. Now I don't know when this is. Or not September, something else. Oh, they're guessing they were trying out different mouth types, and this one was C3. Okay. Yeah, this is just a scan of a paper, huh? Okay. Here she is bending fire. Kind of interesting that they choose green here. I guess they were already using like blue for this, so they couldn't just redo blue or maybe something like that. I don't know how concept art works. Oh, there are also a bunch of X's here. Probably not to use something like that. Very cool. And now we have just a bit more of art here. That's Azula, alright. Okay, yep. Her playing with her hair is something we've ever seen. The only thing we've seen about her with any type like of involving hair was her cutting it off in the last book, in book 3 when she went psychotic. Bolin, the man, the myth, the legend, with whole 21 pictures with him. That is crazy. Right, so this is like in book 3, right, when he was in the pool. Swimming away from the lava bending guy. Here it is again, or did they just show us frame by frame stuff? Okay, no, it's different. But yeah, here he is again. This is him earthbending, or in the middle of earthbending, it seems. Seems really focused. Wait, what? That's just this art, but slightly different. Or are they just filling stuff so that Bolin can have more art? Here's him earthbending again. Again, that's the same one as this one. Nope, this one. Right? Am I... No, he's less mad, I guess. Yeah. I'm guessing they're just trying to figure out how to... He's still serious, but he's less, like, angry, I guess you could say. Yup, there he is. In full color. Good old Bolin. That's the same one we already saw, but yeah, there he is. Bushy eyebrows and all. Well, there we go, a little bit more things. Me? Yeah. Him angry, shocked. I guess they were trying out different expressions. How to be a man. And then just Aang's picture there. Okay, that would be a kind of funny book for Aang to write. So yeah, these are various expression sheets for Bolin here. Again, various expressions. We got like cocky, worried, happy, and angry. Oh god, he looks really pissed off here. You gotta do a lot, I think, to make Bolin this pissed off at you. More expression sheets. Annoyed, worried, I guess. Happy, annoyed again, wondering, and slightly annoyed, angry. Okay, so this is basically just a bunch of expression sheets, huh? Bolin with a straw, thing. That seems sick. I don't think we've ever seen Bolin do this expression. Maybe when he was in his Nuktuk era. That is pissed off Bolin, but like comedically pissed off, not seriously pissed off. Okay, that is kind of funny. Twirling mustache, I can definitely see him trying on props when he was working with Varrick in the movies. Or movers, I guess. Yeah, that's definitely Noatak. him showing off his biceps. That's kind of funny. Got more expressions. I think they're the same ones. Oh, there we go. Bolin expressions 2, full board, not final, from 2010. Okay, so this is like they're just trying to figure out his character, I guess you could say. Oh, yeah, that is definitely a different take on Bolin, huh? He has more of a chin, this at least in here. He looks slightly different, like a bit of a fusion of Mako and Bolin, not really Bolin, huh? There it goes again. This is a repeat, I guess. Again, this is a repeat. Expressions as well already. Oh yeah, this is storyboarding from that from the date he had with Korra at one time. Yeah, he got super nervous about that guy. Just started shouting down on the noodles. That's Bolin again, just acting kind of relieved, I guess you could say, in his face. Oh, really, dude? Of course they had to put this on here. But that was kind of the fucking hilarious expressions, but also kind of fucked up for Korra to do. Look, Pablo fucking exploded or something here, because what the hell is going on here? Alright, that was that. Boomy. He only gets one? That's crazy, man. Why does Bolin get so many, but Boomy here only gets one? This is his expressions, alright? Yeah, I think they nailed him pretty off the bat. Katara. Alright, that's her doing the water whip. Although it looks a bit different. I don't think she actually grabbed the whip to do that. I think she just uses like a flow. I guess this is early stages. It didn't have the movement all set in yet, I guess you could say. Note, not the approved head, but close. Oh, okay. Dress slips on both sides. Tight pants, not bare legs. Good choice there. Did she have a dress that split on both sides? I think that didn't actually, we should take a look here at, like, Katara Book 1. Oh no, she did has. Her dress does split on both sides. Yeah, with tights. I am. I think I was just thinking about her first appearance when she was in like the heavy coat. That one that doesn't actually split. But yeah, it does split on both sides. Also, good choice of putting on tights on both sides, really. It would make also no sense if they were just bare-legged in the North Pole, in the South Pole, I mean. Her expression sheets, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think this is part of her, like, her design as well from, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen, like, art of her like this. So I think, Book 1 came out in 2006, right? So this is also, like, 2 years. So I'm guessing the beginning, both series started off 2 years before, right? At least the concept art stuff. Katara with various expressions, 2004 too. Yeah, expression, worried, annoyed. Yeah, she does a lot of annoyed faces in the show. You could say that again. And alright, that she is. I think this is in book Snap Out. I think this is in like book 3 or maybe 2, once she already mastered her own element. I do like the like focus on here and expands outwards. Makes it really big, I guess. Korra has 11, makes sense. Okay. That's this is the scene when she's confronting the water, not the water. Yeah, though I guess he's a water bender, but the guy is in the bending arena. What was his name? What's the name of the sport? Pro bending guy. Was annoying her, and she just made this expression. Oh, that is different. That is really different from. Wow. Actually, really different. Holy hell. And earrings too. You can see a lot like golf punk type of beat from this version of Korra? That is interesting. Okay, I did not expecting this look at all. Wow. Really different. You can, yeah, the mascara looks way different. Holy hell. It'll be interesting to see. She's still using the trademark Korra poses, like hand over hand and like crossing arms there, but wow, that is way different. I wonder if they have more of that. Yeah, okay, different design for Korra. Shorter hair with the braid there as well. The Water Tribe thing. The outfit didn't change much, but this is from 2010. Rough concept, yeah. I guess the main character would have a lot of different things. She still looks like she actually looks pretty much nothing like the Korra we got, but she looks like she would have Korra's personality, if that makes sense. There's the Korra we know, firebending as usual. I've seen somewhere that she like does more firebending out of all the 4 elements. She does, but most of she does is firebending, which is kind of funny. And the last one she does, at least she does, is airbending. That's Korra, alright, with her free ponytail. I don't think it's considered a ponytail. I wonder what this is called. Yep. That is book 4 Korra. Belt buckle detail. Yeah. A symmetrical fold-on shirt. Old boots in fat. New boots in fin. Okay, I guess that's kind of the boots were big and bulky, but now they're slim and form-fitting. Yeah. She looks, yeah, they did also, I'm pretty sure they made her less muscular in season 4 to show off how debilitating her 3 years of physical therapy were, and her trauma with Zahir's poisoning and whatnot. Flat sole, no re-seal on boots. Good thinking there. The new skirt. Yeah, it's shorter than the one she had. Shoulders bare. Yeah. Upper and lower arms covered. Yeah. Asymmetrical fold-on shirt. Yep. Oh man, yeah, that doesn't describe the beginning of book 4 Korra, I don't know. There she is. Okay, so she still looks a little bit different. The ponytail is a bit more messy in this one, you can see. And this one's a little bit... I don't think you've ever seen this expression of Korra, so it does look a little bit different than usual. This is her binding her arms here. Binding her arms. Kinda neat. Okay, so this is the other concept for Korra, yeah. Wow, she definitely looks a bit different. She again, she has the Korra personality, a look, but she looks way different in this one. Wow. The body is the same, but like the face looks way different. Holy hell. She looks older, if that makes sense, right? Maybe it's like the little line here in her eye. She looks slightly older. I guess they wanted to make her more youthful. Yeah, I don't see this Korra reacting the way she does in book 1 if she was like older. Oh, no, this one looks younger, this one looks older. At least the concept. There she is. I'm pretty sure this is like a beta poster or something like that, a concept for a poster. Yeah, she has her book 1 design, her skirt is longer, she's doing air, water and fire, huh? That's the same one again, but a different head, I guess the head number 7. And yeah, this is different as well. She has like a collar or something in this one. I guess this is just expression sheets as well for her. Yeah. Okay, that was Korra. Very surprising, the Korra design she went through. Anyways, Kyoshi. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so Kyoshi also had, I mean, it makes sense, she wore heavy makeup. Just, yeah, red makeup line, self-ink over there, yeah. And also, yeah, okay. Look at They made her look a lot bigger in this game than she actually is here, I guess. Or maybe they made her taller later on because what do you mean she's only like what 2 heads taller than Aang? Let me see. 1 Aang, 2, yeah, 2 if you don't count the hairpiece, 2 Aang heads bigger. Yeah, that's just her outfit. Oh, they have with not Sozin, Roku here to compare. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kyoshi would be taller than Roku, so this is just a thing, huh? Now that's full drawn. Fully drawn and colored, yeah. And oh, that is oh right, this is the thing that they use. Avatar Kyoshi float. Yeah, the one that they burned because they hated the Avatar, that one village. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Kyoshi compared to the other guys. That is interesting. Yeah, absolutely. Kyoshi would be bigger than Mako. Absolutely no way I can see her being shorter than him. Or the same height as Korra. No, I definitely see her being bigger than that. So yeah, this is like from book 1. Huh. From 2011. I'm guessing this is like... she only showed up like once in book 1. When she was like almost a background character, almost, when Korra unlocked her past lives. Huh. Interesting. Mako. Again, that's kind of cool. Very clean art for concept. I like the little fire he has around him. So this is from 2012. That is just his outfits. Yeah. Different expressions I see. I do like his eyebrows. His eyebrows are really interesting. Like seem like they are like from like lightning bolts, right? And let me see. More V line chin. All right, more of a pointy chin, I guess you could say. Not a long jacket and get longer legs. Okay, make him a bit taller, I guess. Interesting. Mako only had 4. Ozai, the asshole. Thick, muscular neck. Yeah. Fire Lord Ozai should always resemble Zuko. Ah, that's a neat detail to say. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. They always said like Zula is like her father's daughter, and Ursa, not Ursa, and Zuko is his mother's child. But this little detail here is kind of interesting to see. It doesn't matter; they're both his parents, right? Kind of a neat little thing to say here. All right, what do you have? Hair should resemble Zuko. I mean, I guess if you squint, he does resemble Zuko. Yeah, but we gotta imagine him burned in his left eye there. Yeah. There he is with just his face. Yeah, I guess this is the same one. Only, okay, no, the hair isn't transparent, this one. Just obstructing things here. And I don't think this is the hair they chose for. I don't know. Oh, there he is. Oh, that is in the game. A little bit. Feet should be closer together, so his stance is more grounded. Probably feels like he's on his tiptoes because his knees are too far apart. Turn feet outward so knees and feet placement look more natural. Parallel foot placement with toes dead on makes stance look a bit knock-kneed. And you can see he's a bit taller than Korra. Kinda see he's there in the middle. 180, huh? And he's a bit shorter than I expected. I expected him to be the full 2 meters, but I guess since he's just fighting children, I guess he looks bigger than he is. Body a bit thicker, especially arms and calves. Proportions. Arms a bit bigger. Wrist line from bottom to crotch. Alright, so this is like the game version. Yeah, you can see here. Style guide concept for Ozai. Current idol candidate version 1. Firelord Ozai appears in the show to be around 6'0" feet height, 183. Aang's height on Atlas was confirmed as 1.37. Korra's height on Legend of Korra was confirmed as 170. Oh, she's the same height as me. That's kind of neat. I'm also 170. That's kind of neat and good to know. Alright. Oh, this looks more like a mural than anything. Even his hands look a bit weird, wonky here. Yeah, it looks like a mural. They were seeing his Firelord's chamber more than anything. Sokka. Yep, that's Sokka, alright. Look at this expression. Alright. Oh, that's a little bit different. Dark red clothes. Oh, that is... Oh, that's season 3 this guy is. Okay, that makes sense. Why did they make Sokka's head look like that? It doesn't really resemble Sokka. So yeah, these are the disguises, and there's Katara as well, so they can disguise her as well. Interesting. Blush there. Alright, so yeah. Again, some more designs, more facial expression for Sokka here. Okay. Then we got, I guess this is book 1. He definitely looks younger here. This is book 1 Sokka with his full-on coat here. Okay. Tenzin, my boy. Looks sad here. Maybe it's the hunched over position, but poor Tenzin looks really sad in this picture. That's him. I'm pretty sure this is like in book 3 with him fighting here. She does the most of his airbending there. Yeah. Right. So yep. There he is with his pointy beard, and there he is. Yeah, when he gets like stressed out or something, his old bald head gets red. That's kind of funny. Actually, we only have 3 pieces of art for him. Toph. She looks like a chimpanzee a little bit, right? With the chin looking like that, it looks a little bit like a profile of a chimpanzee a little bit. Oh god, she looks weird seeing Toph with like non-fogged eyes. She looks like an owl here. Like, well, she looks like she could turn her head 180. Alright, I wonder if they're gonna give us the like original design for Toph. You know, the like giant guy that was like the original concept for Toph. So she's like the same scarf draped between arms, hands on back. I wonder if she's the same idea as Aang, huh? Barefoot and a dress. That's a little attention to detail, yeah? Toph in fancy dress. Okay. Here she is again. No facial expression this time, just the concept of the dress and the hairpiece, I guess. Okay, this one looks a bit more like Toph. She doesn't look like an owl with her eyes wide open. That would freak me out a little bit. Right, she has her hairpiece, the hair. Alright. Yep, alright, so her face isn't looking like a chimpanzee this time. Her face is more flat than round. Her profile is more flat, I guess, this time. Yeah, looking a lot more like Toph here. There we go. Now her eyes are fogged over. I guess it's more like a coloring thing than anything. Hair pulled into a large bun. Toph in fancy dress, but like colored. Color lines inside a dress. Feet are bare in the dress. And there she is in normal thing. Shirt sleeves are short but whole. Yeah. Bare arms. No, Toph's arms and legs are not scrawny like Aang's. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Pants are wide as a bottom. Okay. Bare legs. So yeah, I guess you could take a bit of a difference here. Aang is more agile, so he would be a bit more scrawny. Toph is more grounded, makes sense, she's a nerf bender. And she would be slightly bulkier. Oh, it's Korra Toph as well. I didn't expect to see that. Yeah, there she is. These are all, I think this is all actually book 3. Toph, actually, yeah. This scene with her looking like that is when she lets Lin's sister, I forgot her name, Lin's sister go. Yeah. This is all book 3 adult Toph. Okay, that's neat that we got that. Ty Lee has 2. That's Mai. Is that supposed to be Baire Ty Lee? Or is that Azula? I guess that's probably Azula. They, since Mai is here, I guess they had all 3 of them here. And her various expressions here. Rounded eyes and whatnot. Yep, that's Ty Lee, alright. Kind of interested to see what the hell she's gonna do. She's also gonna be a DLC character. Very curious if she can block bending from benders. Wan, the first avatar. Alright, they have him colored immediately. This is before he gets his bending, right? Before the lion turtles give him his bending. Okay, so this is after he went into the spirit wilds. He has his little stubble there, and the hair is more unkempt. But also his clothes are neater. Look at that. His clothes are better after he went to the spirit wilds. It's kind of funny. So more time passed, he gets a bigger beard, longer hair. The outfit stays the same. This is old Wan. When he dies, we see him right at the end of the 2-parter episode from Korra. That is Avatar State 1. I will say, I do love the Raava design on the chest. I like that when Korra uses her ultimate. This game looks super cool. I do like, honestly, I really do like this. I think Aang's iconic, like arrows glowing, still pretty cool, but this is really fucking awesome. Right, this is him doing his pilgrimage with Raava, I guess, to try and find Vaatu. Yeah, this is just straight up a still from the show, pretty sure. Him being the line between spirits and humans. Yeah, she is that one. Only this one we don't get a close-up of. Oh, he made his eyes glow even this far away. That's pretty cool. Yep, there he is. I do love the art style of the Wan flashbacks. That's so cool. Zahir. Yep, that's prison Zahir. Alright, yep. Oh god, you can barely understand what the hell's going on in this picture. How the hell did they get anything out of this? Again, very hard to tell what's going on here. Just a bunch of lines around Zahir's concept. That's a little bit better. I'm guessing they're doing the shading or something. If anyone knows what the hell these white lines are, yellow lines are, I really appreciate anyone helping out. This is Zahir before he infiltrated the Airbenders. He got a bit more clean shaved, I guess, yeah. Just various expressions of him on this. It's kind of incredible how many designs actually Zahir has in the show. He only shows up for one season, but he has like 3 whole designs. There he is. It's also very funny seeing like reactions to book 3 of Korra, and a lot of people not realizing that Zahir shows up because he's completely shaved. He looks unrecognizable compared to the other times. This is really funny. Oh, that is different. He has the air nomad colors. He looks more evil in this one, and also younger. Yeah, Zahir looks a lot younger in this one. Cool. Alright. Zuko. Oh, as the blue spirit and as the him himself. Alright, strap on the middle. 2, okay, so like 2 straps. Got it. The blue spirit is really cool. Also, I'm pretty sure the blue spirit is like a mask his mom left him. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Broadsword scale. Close-ups. Gloves are thin, tight, with a few botched up wrinkle joints. Cool. Important, Blue Spirit must look cool and scary. You should always move in a cool way, like a tiger. Creepy, scary, on model, good. Okay, that is kind of an interesting. He must always look cool. Yeah, I think they did a pretty good job. Whenever the Blue Spirit showed up, it was always we always do something cool was going down. Horns and crown have thickness. Eyebrows are not flat on face. Eyes are bulbous. Cheeks are not flat on face. Mask construction. Make sure it's not flat. It is a sculpted metal mask. Oh, it's metal? I thought it was wood. Okay, it's metal. The shape is a continuous with cheek. Let the shadow show the form of the mask as above. Okay. Down view and upper view. Nose holes. Okay, so it does have nose holes. Zuko himself. Oh, that is a rough concept. Really is rough, buddy. Zuko has a cloth surcoat worn over his armor, signifying his royal status. Zuko's shoulders guards are slightly different from the Firebenders. Zuko's costume does not have the arm spikes like Firebenders. Okay, I guess that's to show he does have his leg spikes. To be a little different, I guess. Zuko walks towards the camera. This monk, did he have an arrow in his head? Alright, so this is when he was still after Aang. Cool. Oh, this is from Zuko alone. Pretty sure he's riding the ostrich horse or whatever it's called. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is from Zuko alone. And that's all of them. Wait, Tenzin and Bumi had it, but Kia didn't have a single art. Yeah, that's kind of sad. At least put the siblings, the Yang's children all here. Okay. Suki also didn't have any art here. Okay, let's take a look at locations. There's a bit less, so we can take a look at this. Air Nomads, Eastern Air Temple. Oh, I think this is the one where Aang was talking with the Guru, right? Let's see, clouds, yeah. Lots surrounded by like forest. Oh, there's Appa there. Hey, Appa. Air symbol, carvings. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely where he met the Guru, right? Yeah. Oh, that's a cool concept. Oh, this is from Korra. This thing, right? Right, the spiritual thing. Yeah, this is from Book 3 Korra, or Book 2 Korra. I mean, cool. Western Air Temple. Right, this one is the coolest thing ever, man. I remember thinking this was probably the coolest structure in the whole Avatar. An upside down thing. Of course the Airbenders would think to build that, but like, how did they build that actually? Probably an airbending avatar made them helped them make this, right? Or at least they had a earthbender contractors or something. Yeah, this is where the gang was, right? The pool, whatnot. The explosive guy came attacked them from here. Right, pretty cool, pretty cool. And this is, yeah, I guess the statues. One's missing a head. Alright, pretty cool. Earth Kingdom, Ba Sing Se. Right, this is the outer wall. It does really, wall is 600 feet tall. How much is 600 feet in actual units? Let me see. 600 feet to meters. 128 meters, okay. Also, it does look a lot more like the Chinese, the Great Wall of China here than it does in the show. Maybe it's because it goes up mountains and whatnot. Ba Sing Se in the show looks really flat. It is really built on flat land, so I guess it looks less like a Great Wall of China, more like a medieval castle. That's the palace. Dark scale, small glowing sconces. Glowing. Okay. Holy shit. Wow, that's crazy. This almost reminds me of that. You know the in Naruto when Pain is like above Konoha and whatnot. It reminds me of this. I can almost imagine like Pain around here somewhere saying, you will feel pain or whatever the hell he said. Wow, that's some crazy detail. Holy hell. The upper ring, huh? It does make it look a lot grander than it actually is. Oh, so they had like the first designs. So this really is just the Hidden Leaf Village from Naruto. With the concept art is pretty much just a Hidden Leaf Village, a little bit. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this reminds me of the Leaf Village a lot for some reason. Huh. Fire Nation. The Royal Palace, huh? Throne Room. Okay, that's the entrance to it, right? That is... Wait, isn't that a... Earth thing here? Why is it in the... Fire? I guess this is still concept art. Maybe they hadn't decided the symbols yet. That's the Royal Chamber. That's... I guess this is before they thought of the fire pit. You can take a look here at the design, really. The front of that slab metal in the center doesn't really make much sense. I guess that's why they decided to push it back later on. I guess this is the view from the throne. That is humongous. I wonder if that's like meant to be Aang or a normal person. Right, there's the entrance again. Okay, there we go. That's the throne room, right? So since throne style. Oh my god, it's such a low quality JPEG. Just because you just see pixels here. Right, so yeah. I guess a bit more high quality. Yeah, that's his throne room. Whoops. Nope, that's not it. Nope. There you go. Got the dragon statue, got the throne. Light from the adjacent room comes in through perforations in window panels. Lights come from the adjacent room. Okay. This is where he sits. And little fire things here. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's feels really warm. It doesn't really feel like I mean, it feels a little bit evil, but it feels warm as well. Right, that's more in line with the thing, right? High on top of the thing instead of on level with everyone else. Right, really high up. And all this, and the counselors, royal family, whatever, sitting beside him. There we go, that's the throne room we all know, with a fire thing here, and all the other stuff. The dragon is still there, just more hidden. Chair carving details, Fire Nation flag elements, and that's that. That's kind of neat to see the transformations that the thing went through, huh? Republic City, around the city. That's the courtroom where the bloodbender, I forgot his name. Not Noatak, someone like that. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's this really cool concept art. Look at that, you can see the reflection here just slightly distorted by the water. That's neat. That's the bending arena there. And yeah. That's the bridge, alright. It does look like a bit like the Golden Gate Bridge or maybe the New York Bridge. Yeah. Very high buildings. Modernish. High air conditioning units. Yeah, this one looks like a bit more of the outskirts of town. Yeah, I guess they're trying to decide how the city was itself. Oh, that's something we don't see. What is that meant to be? Is that like a nerf bending academy or something? I don't think I've ever seen this building in the show. Oh, this is like book 3 as well, because you can see the vines here. So this is definitely like book 3. Yeah, what is this area? Like a market, I guess you could say. Yeah, that's restaurants. Or is this like the beta vending arena? You can see guys selling clothes there. That's the park. Oh, they did a slight Dutch angle in this one. That's kind of interesting. That's the monorail system there. The tram tracks, the vines. This is book 3, alright. Yep, the vines and everything. Alright. City center downtown. Oh, that's tough, right? Yeah. Glad it changed the thing. This does look a bit weird. Just having stuff like that, and maybe, I don't know. There we go, you can see the Air Temple Island over there, and the monorails, the docks, a few of the buildings too. Kinda neat. Harbor and skyline. You can see the reflection is still there, only more subdued. The vending arena is there, but like bathed in gold. You can see Air Temple Island from here. I'm guessing it's like behind this. But yeah, pretty cool. And this is book 3, the city in book 3 with all the vines in itself. Alright. Spirit Wilds. Yep, it's just book 3 and 4 city, just completely entangled with the vines, huh? That's just the Spirit Wilds. Looks pretty. Yep, this is where the egg was when the vines were capturing people in book 4. And this is, yep, they built a shrine here for the thing, which I think is kind of neat. Or those Torah gates are not a shrine, but still. I'm pretty sure this is like, this thing is like tourists, where tourists pay to go visit the Spirit Wilds. Still kind of a funny concept. Spirit Worlds, the library. Okay, that is just a library, huh? Oh, it really gives us a big perspective thing, huh? Avian symbols and clouds are a mosaic. Should be colored and with that texture. Top level molding. Okay. Room is universally well lit by crystals or on shelves. Human scale. Okay. Oh, that is... Look at the difference between non-colored and colored. Wow. Yeah, universally lighted, alright. Refer character design for stuffed heads. Okay. Glowing crystals and a bunch of books. Peacock statue. You can take a look at this, the map of the thing. Sokka's parchment. Oh, that's neat. Huh. Oh, that's pretty cool as well. Looks very pretty. I can take a look at this one. Sokka's parchment is over there, just looking at the other side. Guessing they're trying out various perspectives just in case they get some different camera angles and whatnot. And this is, they're looking at this the parchment, right? Uh-huh. There we go. This is where they find out about the eclipse and whatnot, and when the firebenders don't have fire in the eclipse. This is like the view from the other side. See through a layer of glass. This is the hallway. Lantern everywhere and every other shelf. And there's Sokka looking at the thing. And there's another sketch of the library. Pretty, does have a really big sense of repetition and scale. Almost looks liminal in nature. Big ass hallway. God damn, this is really big. Fades into back, yeah. Oh, that is... The lanterns almost look like eyes looking at you. Really creepy, huh? Alright. And that's pretty much it. All that's left is like the music, but I'm gonna leave that for later. Let me just see. There is, let me see. What is here? What's the fanfare mean? Oh, this, okay. the end thing, huh? Let me see. There is. Okay, of course. Let me see. Yeah, that's kind of like the Fire Nation theme, really. And her intro is like, yeah, that's our thing, really. Firelord fanfare. Kind of interesting. Kind of cool that they made two different intros for a thing. Usually, I think it's a pretty cool intro as well. Yeah, Nightmare Chorus theme is pretty intense as well. Oh, there it is. This is probably the look at this. This is the best OST of this game. I don't know when this thing, when this releases, but I think it's probably when they reach Avatar state. But it's so cool. Look at this, especially this. But yeah, they do the Avatar theme there as well. This is the rematch theme. This is like the city themes as well. Let me see, Mad with Power. Republic City is probably one of my favorite OSTs in this game as well. It's like the one theme that they had when Korra was being chased away, right? Yeah, but like it amps up later on. And that's that. Alright, so that was that. Kind of a neat little thing. I'm also gonna do one when they finally release the art book, the digital deluxe deluxe edition art book, which I also got. I'm just waiting on that. Really, it's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure it's just like a PDF file or something like that. I don't know what's taking them so long. That's not even the same department as the gameplay balances and whatnot. But yeah, that was that, and yeah, I'm gonna see you guys all later for when that thing releases, or probably, and also probably when new characters release as well, so I can do a bit of the arcade mode for them as well. So yeah, without anything else, it's gonna be it for me, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Ciao.